So, I'm here with
Taggert and Daniels.
and you're in the tag tournament tonight. What's brought you to the tournament? Have you really had to beat to get here? Anybody?
Well, not really. We've had a few, but we did used to have the belts. We are ex-British WAW Tag champions, and we've not had a rematch, so there's a chance to get in here and get our belts back.
Yeah, that's what we're actually going to do tonight. We are actually going in there, kick some backside, get them belts back, and I think going home, yeah?
Yeah.
Are you specifically WAW wrestlers, or
yes, we're strictly WAW wrestlers, but we will want to break out. But at the moment we're happy wrestling.
Yeah.
We're probably best tag teams in Britain at the moment.
Well, the company itself is, I mean, it's been going 20 years. Not many of them last that long.
Well,
not, you know, apart from obviously the big ones.
Well, at the end of the day, I'll consider this one of the big ones.
Well, so, in the UK, yeah.
I'm happy. I'm happy to wrestle anyone, but I'm happy in my home production. Yeah. So I get to wrestle pretty much the best boys that are around the circuit today.
Why wrestling? What brought you to wrestling?
Well, for me, it was a better life for my kids. My kids love us. It was the kids. I always wanted to do it. I never had the chance when I was brought up. There was nothing like this.
Yeah.
So once I had the chance to do it, I grabbed it with both hands.
Same with me. I mean, I was around in the 80s, and as we all know, in the 80s it was a lot more secretive, a lot more harder to get into. I was lucky I went to one of these shows. I was pulled in and found it that way, and that was going on 12 years ago now.
Is there anybody in particular you looked up to that brought you into it? I mean, you know, you think about the WWE and the top guys.
For me, WWE was when I was 13. I remember my dad taking me to a big show for my birthday, and it was seeing the Rockers. Great kid, but British wrestling was Ricky Knight, pretty much. That was the man that I saw, and the man that's pretty much helped me train in the family. So
I mean, I've noticed over the last few years that at least the British wrestling scene is just grown massively.
I remember, I mean, I'm one of the roster. I mean, I'm 36 here, but I remember sitting in the family with a boy watching blokes Jimmy Ocean, Marty Jones, and Danny Boy Collins, and people like that, and I just really wanted to do it. But I said, when I was brought up, there was nothing like that.
For me, it was the Taggert and WWE, and then the nights, definitely. Any of the nights, you see them wrestle, it's amazing.
I mean, this is the first show I've actually made it to. I'm really looking forward to it. You've got some top guys here. You know, tag tournament as well.
I mean, you've got on at the moment, as in the background, as you can hear, it's just a dark match for the main shows. And the fans at Norwich and for this company are just the best I've ever wrestled.
Yeah.
I mean, I know I haven't been at many that like been outside of WAW, but you can't beat these fans.
No.
And they don't like me, and I don't particularly like a lot of them. But
I'm sure you're pretty likeable.
You can't beat their enthusiasm. You can't beat for what they want. We give them what they want.
What I've noticed is the way the fans interact these days to maybe how they did in the past. There's a lot more interaction now.
I mean, when I was 13, like I said, I went to the WWE show, there was no interaction, there was no... I mean, this is back in 1991, there was no reaction with the only one I ever saw.
Crowd interaction at all, from what I noticed, until the gimmicks came back, and, you know, and there's a lot more crowd interaction now than there was since probably early 90s, late 80s.
No, well, best of luck in your match tonight.
Thank you.
Is there anybody in particular you are looking forward to getting in the ring with, or is there someone you really don't want to get in the ring with?
I would really like to go up against, I know this sounds mental, 4K. They think they're the biggest and baddest tag team in this company, but I'm not. I want to prove a point. I might get hurt doing it, but I'll prove a point.
For me, 4K is one, Hot and Sexy is another. You know, they think they're all lit, they think they're really
I've spoken to them.
I mean, I'm the Raging Dragon. I'll show exactly how hot things can get in that ring.
Right, thanks ever so much, guys. Best of luck.
Thank you.